We are going thrifting for books today, and I'm so excited because I haven't done this in a while, but we're gonna go thrifting for books to put into free libraries and maybe pick up some for ourselves. I don't know, we'll see. It really just depends on what I end up finding. I do have a few books that I want to put into the free libraries, and I also encourage you guys, go drop off books to free libraries, even if it's something that you weren't obsessed with. It was a book maybe you didn't like. Someone else might enjoy it. You just never know. I do have a huge stack here. There are, I think, a total of 6 books that I have that I want to give to free libraries, so I want to go through these with you guys. And then I also have some books that I need to drop off at the library. If you guys have been following here, I love going to the library, and I actually recently did a cozy library vlog. I want to drop off those books, but also maybe pick up some books as well, just from the sale section, because I feel like they have really good books that you can thrift. They're usually like 50 cents or 25 cents, $1, like they're really affordable. But the books that I want to put into the free libraries are The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. I always try to put in a fluffy romance that doesn't have a ton of spice, and usually Sarah Adams books don't. This book, I think, has 1 chapter with spice in it, but at the front they tell you which chapter it is, so you can skip it if you want. Literally it says, if you prefer to keep the bedroom door fully closed, skip to chapter 34. So it allows you to skip if you don't want to read it. I also like to add in diverse reads, so I have The Straight Bet by Fairy Tyler, and I also have The Blonde Dies First by Joelle Wellington. I love Joelle Wellington's writing, and I love their Vicious Games, and so I feel like someone will enjoy that. And then the last book by a Black author that I have is Commitment by Nia Forrester. This is a thick one, so I hope someone really enjoys this book. I also want to put in popular book talk books, because I feel like just because you don't have access or funds to books the popular book talk books doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to read them. I will say my library does have this book, but I know some people also don't have access to get to the library, so free libraries are such a great way to access books for people who maybe don't have the ability to get there on their own. This free library that I like to fill up is right by the largest food pantry in my hometown, and it's right outside of a school, so you have to get to school. You know what I mean? Like a school bus picks you up. So maybe you don't have a car, maybe you don't have gas money, maybe you can't get to a library, but you are going to get to school. So you can pick up a book out of the free library, and I'm going to put in Allie Hazelwood's Not in Love, and this is a independent version. So there is I think an exclusive picture or something that was not in the Barnes and Noble edition that was sold. And I also am going to put in The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I also try to put in fantasy, but I have such a hard time knowing what are good fantasy books to put in. So please let me know if you guys have any fantasy recs, thriller recs. I'm going to try to see if I can find a thriller in the thrift store whenever we go in right now. I feel like thrift stores do a better job of having thrillers and books like that versus having romances. So I wanted to come stacked with some romances. But yeah, let's head inside and see what we can find. I think the only time that I've ever enjoyed, not ever, but very rarely did I enjoy a lot of my classes when I was in college, but I had a young adult literature class, so we just read young adult books, and it was so fun. And I remember we read this book in that class, and this book is $5.99, I think. Really like this one. I think I ended up having to do a paper on it, and now it's a movie or something. This is literally making me want to read or watch the movie. They have so many good books in here. I feel like this Goodwill is way better than the other one that I usually go to pick up books. I will say I'm trying to find books that are in really good condition. So I don't really want a ton of nicks here. I want the books to kind of feel brand new for the most part. This one is in really great shape. This is what I want, only because I feel like so often people put books into free libraries that are bent up, and it just looks like they've been well worn. And I really want the books to feel very new, so whenever someone grabs a book out of there, it just feels like they're getting a brand new book to take home instead of something that is used. Natalie recently shared in one of her videos that she reread the entire Click series, which is making me want to reread old series that I really loved when I was younger. But they have pretty much like, not the whole series, but they have so many of them here. So I feel like if I want to like find old books and read them again, this would be the perfect place to do it because they have so many good throwback books, and these are in great condition too. They also have books that are literally in plastic still. Like, this is wild. It's like actually in plastic, hasn't even been opened or anything. This is Chicken Soup for the Golfer's Soul. I feel like that would be a great Christmas gift for someone who likes to golf. One thing I didn't do last time, but I definitely want to do this time, is get more kids books, and they have a whole kids section here. Like, this is Finding Dory. They have like so many cutesy little kids books. So I want to try to see if I can find more of those in this stack, because I don't want to just get like teen books or just get adult books, because obviously people have kids, and so if they're bringing a book home for themselves, I want them to be able to bring home a book for one of their kids too. Oh my gosh, I had this book as a kid. If I Were a Moose. This was such a good book. I used to love this author's book so much. I feel like this is in pretty good condition that I could put it in there and someone would really enjoy it. I am definitely coming back to this thrift store because I just found The Housemaid here, and this is $3.99. I literally bought this for free library, I think like, I don't know, a few months ago, and I bought it like full price from Barnes because I wanted a lot of the books in the bookstore or in the free library to be like, you know, newer popular books. And so many of you guys were like, please check the thrift store first. And I mean, look at the condition. This looks great. Like, someone is gonna really love this one. Time to show you guys some of the books that I got. I definitely will not have time to go to the library because I ended up getting so many books, and I also ended up staying in the store a lot longer than I planned, but I definitely want to go back in the future because I feel like those books were so perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. I did end up getting a lot of kids books as well because you guys were encouraging me to get those, and I definitely have thought about it, but I just haven't really like done it, you know what I mean? So I did get a good amount of kids books. I'm gonna try to pull those out first and show you guys before I show you the other books that aren't for kids. So these are all of the kids books. I feel like kids books are so hard to put into free libraries because they're such an odd size. I got Judy Moody, and this is a kids book. I just thought it would be a nice little book for a new reader. I also picked up Blair, and this is by Jennifer Castle, and it is an American Girl doll book. This book looks so cute, and I feel like indie girl will really like this. Again, I really tried to pick up books that have like, I don't know, that are in great condition. Like, I don't want books that are gonna be just like bent up and beat up. I also got Third Grade Mermaid. This is a little like scholastic book, and it just looks so freaking cute. I love getting kids books, but again, a lot of them were not in the best condition, so I kind of just tried to pick whatever was like really grabbing my attention. I picked up Whoever You Are by Mim Fox, and this is a board book. Thought this would be good for maybe if someone's like a parent to like a little one. And I got another board book, Animals Around the World. This just looks super cute too. And this is also a leapfrog book. So those are like great for learning. Picked up The Secret Shortcut. This looks like a really good book for little boys because there's boys on it. And I just wanted to make sure that I also got books that would be good for boys. So I feel like it's so easy to like lean into the girly books because there's so many of them. So I really was digging for boy books. Also picked up Boomer's Big Surprise. I think the pup's name is Boomer, which looked cute. And then the boy book of all boy books, I got Monster Mayhem, and this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I almost wanted to keep this for my nephew because it's in incredible condition. It literally looks like it's brand freaking new. The pages are perfect, like not a tear in sight, but I just kept thinking my nephew has so many books, like so many books. He loves to read, and his parents buy him books a lot, and so there might be a kid out there who doesn't have access to that, so I want to give that to them. And then I ended up getting a bunch of adult books as well. These books, like, were such a surprise to me because I just went in here not really expecting much because I already had some books that I like brought with me. These are all the books that I ended up getting like from in there. So let's go through these. I picked up Shot Clock by Karen Butler. You guys know that I like to get diverse reads, but this is for guys and it's a diverse read and it's for like the teenage age. I feel like it's very easy to find, again, girly books, but so hard to find books specifically for this age. And it's about a kid who plays basketball, and this is by Karen Butler, but also Justin A. Reynolds, and I've read one of his books, The Wrong Side of Something. The Wrong Side of Something. I read it and I enjoyed it. I think that's what it's called. I also picked up Before I Die. This one actually looks really good. It says, "It's really going to happen. They said it would, but this is quicker than anyone thought. Everyone has to die. We all know it. With only a few months of life left, 16-year-old Tessa knows it better than most. She's made a list, though, 10 things she wants to do before she dies. Number 1 is sex, starting tonight. But getting what you want isn't easy, and getting what you want doesn't always give you what you need. And sometimes the most unexpected things become important. Uplifting, life-affirming, joyous, this extraordinary novel celebrates what it is to be alive by confronting what it's really like to die." And this is, I am pretty sure, a young adult book. Again, looks so good. I did end up bringing back Confessions of a Shopaholic. I really wanted to keep this for myself, but I decided not to because I can't. Like, the reason I go thrifting for books is not for myself. I do it for the free library. So it was really hard to put that one in the stack, but I had to. Another one that's hard to put in the stack is Aben's Song. And this actually says it's an uncorrected advanced reading copy. So someone put an ARC in there, which is like, wow. Just like, I don't even know when this came out, but I think that's so cool. I love the cover of it. It looks really good, and it's supposed to be a fantasy, and there's also like a black girl on the cover, so I feel like this is exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to fantasy. I wasn't sure if I would find one whenever I was in there. Also got Book Lovers. This is by Emily Henry, one of the most like acclaimed romance readers, and I feel like someone will absolutely love this book. Another book that I picked up is The Secrets We Bury by Stacey Ramey. This says, in an effort to escape his family, Dylan sets out on the Appalachian Trail, but he can't escape his past or his secrets. And this just looks like a really good book. It is one that looks like it came out a while ago, but it's in incredible condition. So I wanted to pick it up. And then I also picked up, of course, The Housemaid, and it's also in great condition, so I feel like someone will really enjoy this. So I'm going to put all these in this basket. We're going to take these out and fill up this free little library. Guys, I could literally cry right now. Look, I just opened this up, and you guys know I've been filling up this free library for almost a year now, and every single time I come here, it's empty. The last time I came, I think there were like 3 books in here. Guys, look at this. I haven't been in here in like a month, and look at this free library. It's like fully stocked. I'm shook. Like, this book is literally in the packaging still. Like, I might not even have room to fill up the free library. Like, there might not even be enough room to put these books in here. I'm shook. And I feel like this just goes to show how important it is to continue to do good, because I feel like you can easily get discouraged and be like, no one cares. Like, I'm gonna have to keep filling up this free library or fill up this free food pantry or like whatever. But when the community comes together, oh my God, I could actually cry. Like, this is just, I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm sure that someone saw that I've like either been filling this up, or maybe other people have been filling it up since I've been filling it up. Like, it's literally been almost a full year of me filling up this specific free library, and to see books in here is incredible. Like, I feel like when you give and do good, people see that and they also pass it on and continue and continue. And I know so many of you guys have said that you've started filling your free little libraries because of like videos like this. And this free library is next to the biggest free pantry or food pantry in my hometown. And so I feel like whenever people come to get food from the food pantry, they can easily look over and get a book, and usually it's empty and now it's so full. So I organized the inside and this is how it looks right now. You can see that I put these books at the front. I feel like these are the ones that people are gonna gravitate towards the most because they're new. And then I have all the kids' books down here. I just figured that would be the easiest to grab. Like if someone's like, I want an adult book, they can just grab something from up here. And then all these books back here are adult books as well. But I wanted the other ones to be in the front because I feel like from far away, if it's like this, you know, you can't really see it as much. But if you put like 3 books in the front, I feel like it really pulls your attention in. So I really hope that someone likes these books and they just like, I don't know, fall in love with reading as much as I am in love with reading. Again, look at that. Does that not like make you want to look in there and see what's inside? It is super stacked now. So if you didn't need a reason to do something good in your community, now you have one. I feel like this has just inspired me so much to even do different things like fill up other free libraries or fill up more food pantries, and it makes me feel so good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you guys do something good for the people around you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.